Blessed Arkay, take these poor souls under your care. May your brilliant light cleanse their immortal souls. Oh, hello. Is there something you need, friend? Indeed, I could. Sanctifying, then burning bodies is a complicated process. If you could burn the bodies while I perform the sanctification rites, this will go a lot faster. Take this torch. Use it on the bodies of the soldiers while I perform the ritual of sanctification. Of course, my friend. Knowledge is light, and light is good for the soul. But remember, these poor unfortunates aren't going to sanctify themselves.
Have. Haha. Sorry guys, my sound was off again. I know, handling the headset. Should be done carefully. Have you had to sanctify many dead bodies?
I've been sent to battlefields before. Most recently at Hinault Farm. But this is the first time I had to sanctify bodies potentially corrupted by a blood curse.
I saw it happened at Hinault.
I thought I recognized you. The light blesses your steps, friend. You always seem to arrive where your help is most needed.
Yeah. Why is Countess Tamrith so concerned with sanctifying the dead?
It's the right thing to do, and it's what her beliefs demand. But more importantly, we know that vampires were responsible for these deaths. The risk of contamination is just too great to ignore.
Are you really here just to help the soldiers?
My good work takes me to wherever I am needed. After we make sure the soldiers are provided for, then I will help the refugees in any way I can.
Oh, that's so good to know. Alright, good to know. I know, we've got to find that one as well. What we're doing is Sanctifying Flames. We'll make that a little bit easier by highlighting the bodies.
Arkay, bless this soul, and sanctify this broken vessel.
This makes me sad. So sad. And it should, I guess.
May the light keep you in its warm and soothing embrace.
It's going to be not so great if any of these get up and start trying to eat us while they burn. That's going to be kind of tragic.
May the light cleanse this vessel, and let it rest in peace.
Alright, so far so good. Let's see what happens over here.
By the light's holy radiance, let the dead stay dead.
Alright, there you go, priest.
That was considerably faster than I expected, thanks to your assistance.
Is that all of them?
Not quite. If my count is accurate, there should be 1 or 2 more bodies that we need to find and sanctify.
Where should we go to look for them?
Let's check some of the nearby overlooks. I believe the survivors told me that a few battles took place in those areas.
Alright, let's go. Overlooks. Mountainous areas, so overlooking passes, and yeah, we've got this. So what we're going to do, like all that chatter that you didn't hear before, I was just considering whether or not I should...
It's terrible. May the light bless you anyway.
Alright, let's go.
The light protect us.
Yeah, I really need to increase my power on a few things, I think. Radio. That is a piece of oak. Alright, let's go talk to Lieutenant Skug and see how she's feeling. She was pretty worried.
What happened? I heard a commotion and was about to send a few of the guard to investigate.
We finished sanctifying the bodies of the dead soldiers, but we did run into a blood fiend.
As long as the 2 of you weren't injured, that would have been tragic. Well, we'll all sleep a little better knowing that the dead have been laid to rest. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Thank you. Alrighty, I did forget. to check. I need to cleanse a few things by the look of it. I did forget to check to see if I had any more experience scrolls in here. Does not look like it. There looks like there's a couple of... Oh no, there's one. Let's use that. Woot! Should have done that before I finished my thing. Let us have a quick look in consumables and maybe repair our items. There we go. Let's check our weapons with charge. That looks okay-ish. What about this one? Yeah. Alright, we won't charge those up until they're a bit further down. Alright, Bear. Alright, we're going to get our britches moving on. Find a Master Azalan in Hoarfrost Downs. Right, Hoarfrost Downs. When it says above, it's up here. So I think we might take the Way Shrine for that. We've done the dungeon in this area, or one of the dungeons in this area. We need to keep an eye out for more. Basically, what I'm trying to do is finish the area as best we can. So we've got 6 more story quests to go, which means there's probably about 2 to 3 more skill points to be had here. We need to find another 5 way shrines. Barala, Staging Grounds, Northpoint, so up in the north obviously, Fell's Run and Shrouded Pass. There are a few more points of interest to find, and 4 more. I know it says we found them, but there are actually 4 more to striking locales that we need to find that this character hasn't found. Huh. Looks like Rosalor missed a few when she went through. We do need to find the serpent if we can. We'll leave the obsidian scar alone this run through till I come back. And we have another 11 sky shards. So there's another 3, maybe 4 skill points. And we've got a ton of books to find. Oh my giddy aunt. Rightio. So, lots to do in this region. I'm going to gather things like crazy while I work out where I want to go. I want to go up to find... we're going to get Fadeel's freedom done. I could run all the way, I suppose, but I think we're going to take the lazy way out and we're going to go grab our way shrine. Because I don't need to do a heavy resource hunt. The other thing I haven't checked... Where is the way shrine? Dope. I'm so lost over there. The other thing we haven't done is we haven't checked what our dailies are, and I know I ran Rosalor through a little bit of a few things this morning, like the daily Mage Guild quest, the daily Fighters Guild quest, and Bogrel for the Undaunted, because she can't do the public the group dungeons on her own yet either. So we're just going to grab group, which should have been P. Going to go to our endeavours. Alright, so daily endeavours. I've sold 20 items to merchants. I need to loot 10 containers, collect 5 runestones. That's easy enough to do. So we're going to go for the looting and the collecting of 5 runestones. We've already harvested 100 resources from the world. I did that. I was sick the last couple of days, so I tend to play offline when I'm sick. Basically because sitting in a corner and being awake to look after the family is okay when they're mostly looking after themselves. Alessio Guido. What are we here for? We're actually here to find... No, we don't want that. We're here to find Master Ozalan.
Why will you not listen, beef-witted beast? Must I tie a torch to your tail again to teach you? Stupid horse. Does not even know how to do what he is told. I have a good mind just to feed the stupid thing to the dogs.
Then maybe you'd be interested in trading him for this gem.
You mean you would actually trade me that for this unworthy beast? If you're willing to do that, you're as dumb as the damn horse.
Haha, thank you.
What will you do with him? He's only good for hauling heavy loads, and he's not even much good for that.
I'm going to set him free.
Ha! You're as crazy as that dog-loving boy Handre. This horse does not want to be free. He would not even know what to do. I will trade with you, but no taking it back. You will feel like a fool when the stupid thing just stands there.
We'll see. Hey Fadeel, how you doing? You know what, mate? You're free now. Fadeel hesitates for a moment and then turns to go.
Fadeel, what are you doing? Wait, no. Come back here, you stupid beast.
Nuh-uh, no takesy backsies. I bought him fair and square. You mean man. Okay, so I know. I'm remembering that there was a recipe in here that I didn't pick up last time I was around. And I'm thinking that this would be a great time to go and pillage something from out of the Dusklight Inn and ruin my reputation. I've got the money to pay for it, so we're fine. Let's check what's in the backpack. A harpy feather pillow and a snuff box with the Montclair crest. Yeah, that's kind of fitting, seeing as we snuffed them all out. Adamantite. I know, I'm not really worried about getting caught. Redguard rack barrel. I know why. It always feels bad, but yes. Now we have a whole new thing. Oh, I know. It does our leisure domain good for us to be unlawful for a bit. We'll search the bookshelf. That was cooking mastery made easy. You know, it'd be fitting to kind of find a recipe now. A guide to fishing in Tamrain. No, I don't want the embroidered tavern pillar. You don't know whose head slept on that. Search the bookshelf. Oh! I've never seen that before. That's awesome. I know, because none of them are suspicious about the person skulking around. Molybdenum. I'm pretty sure I just saw someone else in here a minute ago. Kind of, yep, there. Yeah. Cabinet. I'm pretty sure I have Stormhole bait bananas. You can't tempt me with that, you tricky game. Alright, up we go. Check out the flint. I know, you can tempt me with pretty much everything else. Nope, I don't want a sturdy iron lantern. I'm not into... Okay, I am into star metal, but that's fine. I do like books, though. You never know what you're going to find in an area like this. I know, he's determined to just make my life awkward. Haha, look at me making the tough adventurer jump around. Or it could be, what are you doing up here, lady? You're not supposed to be here. Hey, don't ignore me. Painting of the Westwind Lighthouse. I know, I'm wondering if that was one of those paintings you could put in rooms that people get so excited about. An empty bookshelf. Man, I wish I could put some books on it now. Okay, we're not stealing ingredients. We have no need to steal ingredients. Sometimes I get really annoyed just by you going through this stuff, which is, I mean, you know, understandable, but... Alright, I consider that a good run. We actually got 2 recipes out of it that we didn't have. Pretty good. Alright, I need to go talk to Verandis at the Locrata Hills. Let's go find out where that is. Is that the only mission now in this area? Yes, the Concealing Veil as a story quest. Let's find out where that wants us to go. So, got it highlighted. Click on map. Alright, so it looks like we're really not going to go anywhere with this way shrine. We're just going to run up the road. Which road? Oh, up that road. Right, we got it. I can't mount right now. Apparently I can't mount in Hoarfrost Downs. Fine. Alright, where the wolves howl, right? This was this thing we were looking for ages ago. Looks like someone's dealt with the wolves. Thank you, adventurer, unseen. You watch, I'll turn around, they will have spawned out. So 1 piece of 3. So yes, we'll get about 3 more skill points out of this area. We are going to stop and talk to Alvaran Gurut. Oh, is that a shiny? Yes. Cothal's contract. Let's examine that. To the House of Lalu Recorder, the contract serves as a binding bloody agreement. Radio. Elvaran, how are you doing?
Dark days are upon us, friend. Arkay's foes spread like wildfire. Only his holy relics can save us now.
Holy relics?
Yes. The legacy of Arkay's saints, imbued with his power. Our sacred mission is to find these relics and use them to stem the undead tide.
A mission? Who else is with you?
3 Knights of Arkay obey my commands. I sent them out to the locations described in our order scrolls, but none have returned. Would you try to find them and bring back the holy relics?
Yes, I'll try.
Find my knights and bring back Arkay's relics. They're our
Archaic
only hope
Relics.
now against the dead tide.
Where did they go?
Each knight went to a different site rumored to contain a relic. Mathion went to Flyleaf Catacombs, Edweg to Sanguine Barrows, and Cecibel to Lacrata Ruins.
Well, I'm on my way to Lacrata Ruins. I guess I'll start with Cecibel. Won't be long. Maybe. Alright, I know. This piece of iron ore... I know I said I wasn't going to go resource hunting, but this piece of iron ore has been teasing me all through that conversation. Radio. High iron ore now. There is a book in this cart. Yes! On Oblivion. Woohoo! I know, more Mage point, Guild points. So you can level up the Mage Guild without doing his errands when you're a low level and you just want to get kicking on, but and you don't want to have to fight your way through lots and lots of dungeons. I'm going to see if there's a way into this tower, because tower, treasure, maybe. Ooh, well, ironweed? Is that like a new cloth? Maybe. Yeah, well, it's got worms in it. That made it worthwhile. And Namira's rot. You know what? I've been playing with Rosalor, and she has Bastion as her companion. And I'm actually missing his remarks.
There you are. I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place.
No, I didn't. Thanks, Count Verandis.
Ah, I take it Gwendis found you.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume that you dealt with Rizal Jul.
Mm.
Then we are ready to begin. Let's find out why they tried so hard to hide this place from my memories.
What is this place?
A forgotten tumble of ruins in the desolate Locrata Hills. I found a trap door that should grant us access to the chambers beneath, but it's locked tight. Look around for a way to open the trap door, and I'll meet you at the west tower.
Alright, I'll try to find a way to unlock the trapdoor.
I advise caution, my friend.
Uh-huh.
As with Rizal Jul and Camp Tamrith, I have a feeling that the enemy remains at least one step ahead of us.
Alright.
Since I assumed that Montclair's memory was never affected, who knows what we may find in the ruins below.
Can I ask a few questions?
Of course. It isn't as though we're trying to save Rivenspire or anything, now is it?
You sarcastic
Go ahead, ask
menace.
no questions.
I understand Montclair and Rizal Jul's role in all this, but what about Larea?
Larea was a sweet young woman, committed to her family and infatuated with me. She didn't ask for what happened to her, but that doesn't excuse her behavior since.
What do you mean?
Her father gave her command of a portion of his troops, just as he did with Rizal Jul. She's been active in the north and east, creating blood fiends and causing chaos. I assume she has her eye on Northpoint. It would make a handsome prize.
What are we looking for here?
When you restored my missing memories, I recalled that the Aeliad manuscript mentioned 2 ancient outposts, the Doomcrag and a place in the hills to the east. My research indicates an Aeliad ruin lies beneath this abandoned Breton fortress.
So, what do you hope to find down there?
I'm not sure, but there must be something here that we need. Why else would the 2 Aeliad outposts be linked as they are in the manuscript? First, however, we need a way to open the path down. Without that, this ruin is nothing but a dead end.
Alright. Alright, so there's a handy dandy little arrow over here. This is the Locrata Hills. We got 1.2k experience because of our boost. Let's toddle over and see what we can find. One thick leather hide node down. The other thing about ruins is there's chests hidden in unlikely corners, usually guarded by rats. Not today, however. And without my handy-dandy chest seeker on... There we go. Yeah. Man, you wouldn't think he'd be running quite so hard, would you? Never mind. Let's go this way. Ooh, is that a shiny book? No, it's a hidden key. Let's grab that. Janoran, Lady Larea has finished casting her veil within the ruins. Count Ravenwatch and his lackeys will never be able to find their way now. As commanded, I locked the trapdoor that leads to the chambers below. If you need to go down there, I hid the key in a backpack and stuck it in the north tower. Remember, the veil will affect you just as it will Ravenwatch, so if you find yourself in the chambers below, be careful. The veil may be a shadow, but it hides very real dangers. And don't leave this note lying around. If I wanted anyone to see it, I wouldn't have hidden the key in the first place. Saliana. Okay, that's the piece of parchment. Alrighty, let's do a little bit of ransacking. Very quick ransacking, so I'd like to get on with the story. Looks like someone may have ransacked before me. Ooh, no, a back. An Argonian cup recipe? Alright, I already know it. Well, I'll share that with Rosalor. I don't think she knows. Okay, so we have now looted 10 containers. If you're wondering what the prize is for that, the prize for looting these is 15 Seals of Endeavour for just completing a daily. And you get to spend your Seals of Endeavour when you save up enough. A book, Varieties of Daedra Part 2. Yes, thank you. Another Mage Point Guild. You get to spend them up here in the Crown Store in your Seals of Endeavour store. And if you go to, just click on Crown Crates, everything drops down underneath and you get different rewards. So for 8,000 crowns you can get yourself an Emphonium Dwarven Spider, but it will take you a while to get 8,000 crowns. So the best thing is just do your dailies and or try and do your daily endeavours, and then when you get enough, go celebrate by spending them all in one place. And there are some pretty cool things. There's some mounts in there. I went through the other day, I think, and no, that's the other thing I went through. Flies on you. Okay, that one's already dead. My bad. It took me a while to register. Ah, there is a locked way shrine. How far away is that? And there's a gem. Alright, we're going to grab this way shrine and we're going to unlock it. Just because it's going to make our life easier later. Don't tell Count Verandis, she says, running right past him. He's like, where on earth is she off to? Well, she is off to somewhere that would have made her life easier had she unlocked it earlier. There we go. Bells Run. Done. The next thing we want to do is we want to go grab that Sky Shard. That'll make 2. We'll do a concerted effort at the end of... I really hate these rats. I mean, you know, they're a menace. Alright, I also seem to have a little triangle of doom over here. Find the scythe blade of Saint Octavian. Ah! Hey! Sezabel, how you doing?
Who are you? You don't look like a skeever.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Alvaran Garut sent me to find you.
By Arkay's beard, it is good to see a friendly face in this evil land.
Did you find the relic?
Yes. A tomb held the broken scythe blade that killed Saint Octavian. I hope it helps our cause. I was just about to leave when I saw you enter the ruins. I must return to Alvarin with this relic.
You must. Safe travels. What's this? A bit of broken down wool. My Rosalor, you find all the exciting things. Not Rosalor, Tamrain. Rosalor does find all the exciting things too. I want to find that. It should have ditched outside of Locrata. Oh, there we go. I know, I was going to say it should have a clue on it. Beautiful. And you probably find Locrata. Yeah, that's Obsidian Scar. Okay, where's that? And eventually we're going to have to run these dungeons. There's more skill points to be had the first time you run a dungeon story and the first time you defeat a group boss. So,
Over here. Did you find anything that might help us?
not yet. Oh, except for this note. This note might be important. Ooh, and those mushrooms are definitely important. Hang on a minute. Alright, did I go in here and check this out?
Over here.
There he is.
Did you find anything that might help us?
Maybe. He must just yell when we're kind of in. Ooh. Ooh, that was a blue recipe. Nice. Camp Verandis.
What are you still doing standing there? You have to find a way to get that trap door open.
I need to ask you something before we go down there.
More questions?
Uh-huh.
You are a curious one.
Mm.
But who am I to deny your intellectual fulfillment? Ask and I shall
Sarcastic.
answer.
What are we looking for again?
Something alien. That's all I know. The fragments of manuscript I was able to study weren't very specific about what was stored at the Locrata site. I have high hopes, however, that we will find something we can use against Montclair.
And what can we expect down there?
I honestly have no idea. But that lock is new, so we could be facing bandits or Montclair troops. Or they just locked the door and moved on. Ruins do have a habit of attracting monsters, however. If we work together, I have no doubt we can succeed.
Alright. Now's the time I should tell you about this note I found, but seeing as you're not really interested... I know, I only called him a sarcastic monster, but then he might have thought I was referring to him being a vampire. And you know, then he might have gotten upset. We don't want that. An upset vampire. Yeah, no.
Over here.
No,
Did you
not...
find anything that might help us?
Do you mind? I'd find something to help us if you would stop interrupting quite so much, Count Verandis. I know, and now I'm sassing the vampire. Let's... Look, no one said I was smart, okay? I know, Tamrain is like, you know what, this is my throat on the line. Will you just shut up? I don't blame her. Grab that. Isinglass and lemon. Bit of greens. And coffee. Man, I could do with a coffee. I'm going to go boil the kettle after I finish recording this. How's that for auto-suggestion? Have I been in here? I have. I have ransacked this place. Just did not ransack the outside of it. Alright, one of our little things to do was to gather 5 rune stones. Well. Now, was it gather 5... Oh, these are Protean runestones. You know what this is, right? Okay, let me just... I know, I'm excited because this is... Not Balfoyen. Enchanters. We're looking for E. It's an Enchanter's Survey. I wonder... maybe I activated it with... Okay, there's the Woodworker's Survey. Why am I not seeing an Enchanter's Survey? It is possible that I activated that with my other character and then forgot about it. No, we're not going there. So we are going to definitely gather all of these. So these are Protean runestones. They're what you find with your enchantment survey. If you're wondering where on the map the Enchanter's Survey is for Rivenspire, this is the Locrata Hills, and we've managed to go all the way up here and just around to the corner. And I'm just going to go and pick up the rest of these. Make sure I haven't missed any more. Just grab that. I know, I'm being incredibly distracted. Someone got eaten. Now Kikosami's companion. That bear is friendly and it is mine. Okay. Collect 5 runestones. Okay, so when it says collect 5 runestones, it actually means collect runestones from 5 runestone nodes. What? I did 3 already? Seriously? 5 runestones. Oh yeah, I looted the containers. That's right. I knew that. Okay, so there you go. Easy as. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, you're going to make me run. I know, I'm trying to get to that blessed thistle that I can see. Alright. It's... no, the game says no. Let's not waste any more time on that. Okay, she says. Probably wasting more time. And it's spider silk. There we go. See, you can do it. You just have to think about it. A backpack. One trapdoor key. Is there anything exciting around the corner here? No. Sometimes there is. Well, maybe not that corner, but, you know, corners in general in this game. I wonder if I can drop down there without killing myself. Yep, as long as I can bounce on the edge of stuff, we're good. I know, it's the ultimate in lazy. Come on, Brand.
Did you find anything that might help us? You found a key? Very good. Enter the ruins and I'll follow right behind you.
Oh, good boy. There's a nice vampire. I know, how old is he? I am so dead. Yeah, when I say nice vampire, I'm relying on that to save my skin, okay?
Way ahead. Can it be? It is. A veil has been cast upon these ruins. It's just as I expected. Loraya knew I'd come here and has placed an obstacle in our way.
Yeah, so talk to me.
As I feared, the delay caused by my missing memories allowed Montclair to reach this place before us. This veil, it has Lorea's deft touch about it.
Veil? What do you mean?
Loraya has placed a veil upon these ruins. It's a simple illusion spell that she amplified using the power of the lightless remnant. It hides the true topography and makes us see exactly what she wants. She set the trap, and we walked right into it.
So, what do we do now?
And we push forward. Lorea's veil is far from perfect, and she made it specifically to hinder me and my vampiric charges. She wasn't expecting you, however. You should be able to guide us through the veil using the tears that litter the illusion.
Alright, that sounds like fun. Let's examine this. Oh. Where am I? Alright, so we should be able to go straight ahead. Also, she wasn't very clever. She, like, put it in places that it was, you know, where it would block the way, but she didn't actually have it infect the whole ruins. Maybe her magic isn't quite up to it. What do you reckon? Yeah, but that's exactly what we're doing. This is probably a fight I didn't need to have, but hey, you know, XP. I'll have that. Did I actually empty my pack? Kind of. Alright, that looks like another adventurer up ahead.
The way ahead appears blocked, but I'm sure it's another illusion.
Yeah.
The veil hid this gauntlet of traps from us. We need to move through this area with caution.
Oh, okay, Count Verandis, we'll be cautious.
A real chasm or another illusion? Probably shouldn't chance it. See if you can locate another tear.
Yep, I can do that. Just let me loot all the things on the way. It's all good. Huh, that looks promising. Guess what, Verandis? We found something. Oh. Great. Alright.
This way. With the veil torn, I can see a way up over there.
What did you just... Sorry, hang on. Which way, Verandis? I know, he's making me very, very nervous now. So I'm going to go and ransack a few barrels and things to make myself feel better. Okay, he can see a way up. Don't you hate it when it changes? Alright. No, that's not what we want. That is what we want. Explore the ruins. Oh, I see what he meant. Oh, clearly, you forgot. I don't have vampire teleportation skills. And I'm a klutz. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, for God's sake, now I can't get up the simple thing. Alright, up in the corner. There we go.
We must be getting close. The secret of Locrata should be soon within our grasp.
I don't have any more questions.
Of course you do.
No,
That's
I
the
don't.
problem.
I don't. We're all good. I don't need you to explain anything else. I just need you to not stand in front of me when I'm looting treasure boxes. Goodness me, Count, what are you on? I know, right? Do. I'm going to guess the adventurer ahead of me doesn't really want any of these resources. Or they're essentially very kind. Let me just check what's up there. Alright. Yes, but what's up here? Okay, I'm going to assume we get to go in there later. Every trip is a shopping trip. You know that. I can hear another tear. The other thing I'm looking for, in case you're wondering, is books, more mage books, because they seem to be very important to Shelador. I would like to. Oh, I need to talk to him first.
We need to clear this portion of the veil so that we can move forward. See if you can rip open a tear and shred this illusion.
Are you ready to move forward?
Whenever you are, my friend. I just hope that there are a sufficient number of tears for you to rip apart. I hate to get trapped within Lorraia's veil with no way out.
Yeah, that would be bad. Whoa.
Hopefully that's the last of the veil. Let's see if we can get through that door now.
Alright. Check my map. Yes, okay. So I wouldn't have been able to go any forward anyway.
Well done, my friend. I'll meet you on the other side.
Oh, yeah, don't wait. Hey, come back here, you crazy vampire. You're going to get yourself killed. I know. 2,000 years of existence, and you think he'd have learnt the very simple rule of don't split the party. Alright, good. It is a dead end. Does it have anything juicy in it? No. Well, if it did, it may already have been collected. Ooh, what's that? Okay, it's way out. Skeletons, my favorite. Cousins of yours, Verandis. Bear slap. Alright, don't bear slap. Oh, he did bear slap. Good bear. Look, that's my vampire, and I'm not done with him yet. Kindly, do not breathe fire on him. Apparently the ice staff is more useful.
The item we seek is through here. Follow me.
Alright, you first. Or let me open the door for you. There you go. Do. Verandis, where are you? Bookshelves. Bones of the Forest. Daedric Worshipper, the Chimer.
This must be what we're looking
Funding and
for.
Tumult.
Amazing.
Armor.
It's as though it has been waiting for us all of this time.
Oh, that was...
I wonder, is this book real?
That was
or just
useful.
another of Lorea's illusions?
The Fury of King Rancer.
Remarkable. It appears to be an intact volume of Ayleid lore. If it's real, then this is what we came here to... No. This can't be correct.
What does the book say?
This is all about the remnant of light, before it became corrupted. It mentions that the remnant requires a vessel to make full use of its limitless potential. A container for its abundant power.
So is Montclair that vessel?
That seems likely. Between the relic's magic and the vampiric abilities I inadvertently provided, Montclair has become more powerful than I expected. The book also says that if we break the vessel, we break the relic. I will need to think upon that.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Spinning a story. A Guide to Fishing Tamrain. That one's very popular. It's on a lot of bookshelves. The Principles of Conjuration. Alrighty, let's go this way. Now I can play with the portal. Oh! Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me, speaking of portals, is that a Psijic portal? Haha! No, I didn't get it before. I know, sometimes if you tap on the loot quick enough, you can actually get everything before it closes. Alright, let's go back to Count Verandis. I know, nothing short of a Psijic portal would have, or a chest, would have, Alright, or maybe one of these. These things are juicy. It's a normal runestone thing. So basically you could collect from there. Okay, sorry Count Verandis. I'm ready to get my head back in the game.
Well, my friend, it appears that the book is real and not part of Lorea's illusion. I believe it will be of great help to us in the trials ahead. That said, I have much research to do. Ancient Ayleid isn't my native language, you know.
Is this book really going to help us?
I believe so, yes. I have much more reading to do before we get to that point, though. Know that we wouldn't have this advantage if not for you. I could never have navigated Lorea's Veil without your help.
Ah, thank you.
While I continue my research, you should head to Northpoint. Gwendis caught wind of Lorea in that area, and I had her direct Peril and Tamrith to take their troops north. I'm sure they'd appreciate any help you can provide.
What can you tell me about Northpoint?
Baron Dorrell considers Northpoint to be his seat of power. He has a number of holdings there, including a lucrative maritime endeavor. It makes sense that Montclair would send Lorea there. If they control Northpoint, they control the north.
Huh. Should I look for anyone in particular when I get to Northpoint?
Gwendis reported that Northpoint has been sealed. I fear Montclair already controls the city.
Okay.
Find Baron Dorrell. He commands the troops amassing outside the city. I'm sure he has a plan in motion. Talk to the Baron and see what you can do to help.
I'll find Baron Dorrell.
I expect that Baron Dorrell and his troops will have found a good vantage point outside the city. While you help them liberate Northpoint, I'll continue to study the Ayleid book we discovered.
I have a few questions before I go.
Very well. Ask your questions, and then I expect you to make your way to Northpoint with all due haste.
Have you finished translating that Ayleid book?
Finished? I have only just begun, and I certainly won't make any progress while we stand here and continue to discuss matters that have little immediate relevance to the mission at hand.
Uh-huh. And has there been any sign of Baron Montclair recently?
As far as I can tell, no one other than Riz Al Ghul and Lorea have seen Montclair since the events at Doomcrag a few weeks ago. He could still be atop that desolate peak. On the other hand, he could be anywhere. so stay on your guard.
Are you certain that Larea commands the troops at Northpoint?
Certain? No. But her hand was definitely present here at Locrata, and we know she commands Montclair's forces in this area. I expect you will face Larea before your work at Northpoint comes to an end.
Alright, thank you. I'm going to apologize if you can hear the sound of whatever that is in the background. Alright, oh, ironweed. I'm having a horrible feeling of deja vu. I know. Alrighty, let's check the area we're in. So we've now made this white, which means we found it, which means Locrata Hills, second from the bottom. So we're able to tick that off. Alright, that's a house, isn't it? Ravenhurst. Click to preview the house. Obsidian Scar. There is a Sky Shard in there, so we won't be collecting that until much later in our leveling. Probably after we've been to Cyrodiil. Let's head up this way. This looks like talk to Baron Durrell at Northpoint. I'm sure there's bound to be... Wait, that's Raven. Okay, yeah. There's sure to be some waypoints along the way. No, don't click on that. Alright, let's go. Am I heading in the right direction? We are. I'm actually just going to jog this because I want to be able to pick up some resources along the way, and I also want to keep an eye out for adventure. And any books that we might find hidden in the zone, because you find books in like these little campsites all over the place. Don't challenge every wolf in the area, you big hairy menace. I know, bear picks a fight. You know what, he's nearly as bad as Bastien. Peace-loving mungbean, he is not. This is the Adrold Estate. Arail Norwood and Rena Norwood. They are indeed adventurers. We shall leave them alone to do their adventuring. We will not murder the sheep. There is... I mean, we could murder the sheep. There is an achievement for murdering people's livestock. I just don't feel like doing it. It just feels so wrong. A, because we're killing an animal that we don't intend to eat. Although I could have the mutton and stuff off it. And B, because it's someone else's animal. I wonder if there's an adventure down in this estate, or if we've already done it. There's another portal. Man, I'm having a good run with these today. Sigil portals. They have a whole bunch of stuff in them that we would kind of like to keep. So yes, I might be all over the place. Aha, there's my adventure.
You there! Please! You must help!
Frederick Seychelles, of course I'll help.
Traveler, please. Have you heard tidings of the Edrold family? I've just come from their manor and they're gone. Just gone.
Tell me what's wrong. Whoops.
Traveler, please. I've just arrived from Wayrest. Preparations are underway for my Arlie and I to be married. When I returned, the estates were deserted. Her family, the servant, gone. I don't know what could have happened to them.
Any idea where they might have gone?
No, I don't. Arlie's parents have owned this estate since before I was born. We were to be wed here, but a month from now. I know that Rivenspire has bigger problems right now, but this is my future. Will you help me look for them?
We can search together.
Thank you. I'm fairly competent with a dueling blade, but I'm out of my element here. Let's start in the manor house. There has to be some clue there.
What else can you tell me about the situation?
Not much to say, really. I was in Wayrest, sealing writs and appropriating documents in preparation for the wedding. To come back only to find my beloved missing. It's most disheartening.
Your beloved? That would be Ali.
The Lady Arlie Edrold, of the Westmark Edrolds. A storied family of some means. Arlie's granddam was a powerful mage, you see. Her adventures took her all over Tamriel. We were betrothed when we were children, and this has been my home ever since.
I see. Well, next episode, people, we are going to go and help Frederick Seychelles look for his beloved Ali. But on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.